hang around for the super duo. But first up tonight, how would you feel about investing all that hard-earned cash of yours in young criminals before you call the cops? Here's the plan. Soon you'll be able to buy something called a social benefit bond. What the heck is that? Well, it's a cutting-edge scheme aimed at keeping kids out of jail. If it works, the word is that your investment could actually earn you big dollars. Here's Eddie Meyer to explain.
It's hardly the place you'd expect to find the latest in financial schemes, but there is, it seems, money in these jail cells.
This is the hottest idea in town in some ways.
It's a concept borrowed from the UK and US, selling social benefit bonds to investors, which raises money to give to community organisations. They use it to run programs to keep kids out of jail or foster care. If they succeed, the government, in this case New South Wales, pays them a return, which goes back to the investor.
The government would still pay, but what it's doing is paying on the basis of achieving improved social outcomes. And I think that's exactly what we should be doing. It's targeted spending at the same time as attracting new money to help facilitate that.
The idea sprang up in Britain, introducing programs funded by a bond to support juveniles as soon as they're released from prison, aimed at slashing high reoffending rates. Father Chris Riley has spent the last 36 years trying to break that cycle here. Sending juveniles to jail, he believes, simply teaches them to be better criminals.
The biggest thing that makes a kid a recidivist in the first place is putting him there the first time. So what we need to do if we want to stop kids from going in and out of jail for the rest of their life is that first time make sure we offer them a diversionary program that keeps them out of jail.
And that's why New South Wales will be the first state to trial the scheme for up to 5 years beginning January. It's hoping something new will work where old ways have failed.
At $650 a day, it gets up to over $200,000 a year to have a juvenile in the justice system. I mean, that's a huge cost. So obviously, if we can avoid that cost and we can have juveniles instead in work and constructively working in society, and not in the justice system, well, the more we can do, you end up in a position that we don't need all the juvenile correctional centres we have.
Community organisations have jumped at the idea, hoping to attract more money to increase the impact of their diversionary programs.
And therefore, the community organisation says, we've now got an agreement with government. If we can bring down the rate of prisoner reoffending, get them back into the community, we've got a source of income, we can issue a bond to you, the investor. You can do good, but you can also get a rate of return. If you're a socially responsible investor, or maybe you'd normally do it as a philanthropist, you suddenly think, now I can invest, yes, there's risks attached, but I'm actually getting social benefit as well as financial benefit.
Money aside, there is a loftier goal, creating a better functioning, more civil society.
If we can get to a situation that delivers both improved social outcomes and gives families and individuals a chance to participate in society and stand on their own 2 feet, and at the same time deliver savings to a state budget, well, we think that is a win-win and something we're quite excited about.
Worth a try.